Here we are. We're going to talk about what is coming to Shudder for August, and I'm going to prepare you. Uh, doesn't seem that exciting, to be honest. Although there is one movie in particular, it's actually the last one on the list that they sent me that I am excited about, and I do highly recommend. May even do a watch party for that one, but going to tell you everything. If for any reason you hear any of these titles and you're like, actually, that one's a good one, make sure you watch that. Let me know. I am always looking for recommendations. Always want to hear what people's opinions are on these movies, but it's been trending in the direction of things getting lighter and lighter for months. Now, I'm wondering if they're doing that, especially for the past few months, and maybe for not just August, but September, because they're planning on dumping a lot more in October because they want to go bigger for that month. Fingers crossed on that one. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, let me go over what they have. So first, I'm going to go over the two screeners, or the two Shudder exclusive originals that I have screeners for. I have screeners for other ones too that I thought were supposed to come out in August. So it is also possible that they're going to have more than two come out in August. They just didn't include it in this write-up. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'll tell you the ones that they have in here. The first one, oh, and by the way, I always do no spoiler reviews for anyone who doesn't know on the Monday of the week that they come out, and they have been coming out on Fridays. So just know that. Okay, so the first one is called The Communion Girl, and that one is coming August 11th. Spain, late 1980s. Newcomer Sarah tries to fit in with the other teens in this tight-knit small town in the province of Tarragona. If only she were more like her extroverted best friend, Rebe. They go out one night at a nightclub. On the way home, they come upon a little girl holding a doll dressed for her first communion, and that's when the nightmare begins. Does sound interesting. So I guess this will be a subtitled film because I believe it is from Spain. So yeah, it sounds interesting. I will be watching it and doing a no spoiler review on it. So just know that. Now the next one, I am very interested in this one because of some of the people who are in it. This one is called Bad Things, and it's coming August 18th. The film follows a weekend getaway for a few girlfriends at a snowy resort, becomes a psychological tailspin and bloody nightmare. They don't write these very well, by the way. Long deceased guests and the space itself come to life in this haunting thriller. Doesn't really tell you much. But it has Molly Ringwald in it and Hari Nef. I really like Hari Nef because of their performance in Assassination Nation, which is a vastly underrated movie that I think way more people need to see. I love that movie. Okay, and then let's go to all the other stuff that's being added to Shudder. The first one is coming August 7th, and that is Tower: A Bright Day, and it looks like it is a foreign film. Mula lives with her family in the country. Just before her daughter's first Holy Communion, Mula's long-lost sister pays them a visit. The family believes in reconciliation, but Mula has her reasons to feel afraid of Kaja, who I assume is the sister, because they didn't set that up. You see what I mean? Like, these aren't written the best. They used to be written a lot better. A lot better. Then the next one, also coming on August 7th, is Monument, which looks like it is also a foreign film by the same director as the last one. Waking up on a cold bus, a group of students start their internships in a remote hotel. Are they prepared for what lies ahead? You've told me nothing. You have literally told me nothing. So not interested in that because you didn't even hook me on this one. But if people know, like, it's actually worth checking out, let me know. Elizabeth Harvest is the next one. That's coming August 14th. An extremely wealthy and brilliant scientist has the nasty habit of brutally killing his wife, cloning her, marrying her again, and then repeating the process. That actually sounds very interesting. I am interested in Elizabeth Harvest. That sounds like something. The next one is one that they had on the streaming service before, and I am interested to check out because when it was on, I didn't get to watch it, but it had been recommended to me, and that is A Dark Song, and A Dark Song is also coming August 14th. Excuse me. A determined young woman and a damaged occultist risk their lives and souls to perform a dangerous ritual that will grant them what they want. Again, horribly written, but okay. Then the next one, also coming on August 14th, is called America Latina. Massimo is a dentist from Latina, happily married with 2 daughters. One day, he goes down to the cellar for housework and finds a girl tied up and gagged, asking for help. That's it. That's all they have written there. You almost got me there. You almost got me there to the interest, but I'm going to pass. And then this is the last one. But this one I do highly recommend, especially if you like aquatic horror, because I think it's extremely well done. Very effective. Sea Fever. And Sea Fever is coming August 18th. The crew of a West Ireland trawler marooned at sea struggle for their lives against a growing parasite in their water supply. Really well done. I watched that initially when it was on Hulu a few years ago. I think maybe like 2 years ago or something. It is a newer movie, so it was put out in the past bunch of years. Actually, maybe more than 2 years ago. Within the last 5 years, let me just say that. So anyway, let me know what you're interested in for this month. Let me know if you're vastly disappointed in what's available for this month. They could also add something else, because that has happened before, where they just send me that amount of stuff and then they add something additional. I'm hoping. But anyway, thank you for taking your time to watch this. Go ahead and put your comments down there. Even if you just want to talk horror stuff in general, I'm down. But do me a favor, hit subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell button, because then you'll know when I'm putting up new videos. And also, I'm using a different camera now. I had to get a new laptop, and the camera I was using before that did 60 frames per second is not compatible with this camera. So I have to use the built-in camera for this for now, and it's only a maximum of 30 frames per second. But I think clarity-wise, it looks really good. But obviously, like, when I move my hands enough, like, there's kind of like tracers with things that move. But let me know, is this too distracting? Is it fine? Whatever. I don't really want to throw a whole bunch of money into buying like a very nice camera or anything like that. But, you know, it's a hobby. It's just a hobby. But anyway, thank you so much. Would appreciate the feedback on that in particular. Thank you very much, and keep it brutal.